Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a monthly tarot horoscope for February 2018, and this is for you coming from Pisces. And so let me pull out the first card, which will have to do with the first 15 days for you. And the first 15 days are going to be very problematic. Problematic in the sense that they produce a lot of past issues. So let's first talk of your romance area, which is going to be very troubled, and it can be stretched to breaking point, I might add. And you'll have to be very cautious in what you say and what you do. Don't bring up past issues for sure, whether in your life, whether in your romance partner's life, and that way you will be lessening the trouble. There's also difficulties in financial areas that I can see from these cards. And so your financial life is going to be a little bit on the tight side, and that always puts a burden on the romance area. So try and find ways how to keep things under control. If you find a new romance in the first 15 days, I would be very cautious about it, because it's going to come loaded with complications, past issues, and even the character of this person will be very argumentative and very rebellious. So watch out. Don't dive into the romance. I'm not asking you to reject it, just to be cautious step by step to find out more. Talk to mutual friends about this person and find out more. If you are married, then this first 15 days is going to be a very troublesome 15 days. Again, past issues, again, financial issues, again, differences of opinion, how to get things done. You and your marriage partner will easily be at odds. And you will see that gloominess and also depression can set in. So the best way is, since it's you who is listening to me, try to avoid being aggressive. Take the soft approach and try to work things out so that your marriage can at least survive these first 15 days, which I make it as very difficult for you and your marriage partner. Now, regarding your job, you're going to have difficulties, and to hold on to the job will not be easy. You won't be happy for sure. And if you value the job, you'll have to work harder, stay longer at your place of work, show that you are committed, show that your bosses are watching you, and show them that you are wanting to help the company. That's the only way. If you behave in a way that you don't care, you will find that you are going to be down the steps of the ladder very fast, and you may be even out of a job. It's that bad this first 15 days. So try your best to hold on to the job by showing that you can work hard. In areas of business, if you are in business, you will be a person with the back to the wall, meaning that it's more losses, it's more difficulties, no success, and even collection money will be very difficult. Bank account, the bank manager's not interested. And so you'll have to tighten your belt very fast in the first 15 days and thereby survive slowly. It's only 15 days. Some good will come. We'll wait to see if your next 13 days are good or not. So in these 15 days of business, you tell yourself, do not be adventurous. Do not want to give money out in outlay to go into new areas of business as well. So watch out, okay? Now, regarding your health, for you coming from Pisces, what I worry about is your spine. There will be some areas, especially in the neck area, that you're going to have some issues. So if you have that, go and see the relevant doctor, who should be a neurologist. I'm going to pull the next card. And this card has to do with your last 13 days for you coming from Pisces. And your last 13 days have improved tremendously. In fact, they produce a lot of good luck. That's how the first 15 days, so much problems, last 13 days, everything works out with solutions. Let's start with your romance. And if you find a romance in the last 13 days, it's going to be a very good romance, very loyal, very faithful. And the opportunities of this romance are going to be extremely good for you. So look forward to the romance, dress well, look good, be at places where you can meet people that you want to meet. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to bond very nicely, and produce plenty of support. You will be starting to talk of long-term things like sharing to buy a car, sharing to buy an apartment. All that I can see in the last 13 days for you. Now, in areas of job, this is the time to apply for a new job if you want to. Last 13 days of February. You will get results very fast. And if you prefer to stay where you are, then stay where you are, because the last 13 days find solutions. Whatever went wrong in the first 15 days, your bosses will now understand that you tried your best, and you will see that the advantage comes to you in the last 13 days. So you don't have to force a change. You will get good changes made for yourself in the last 13 days of the job you already have. If you are in business, you are going to be extremely lucky in the last 13 days. So this is the time you have to go out chasing, make your business contacts, go for the contracts that you hear that are around for the taking, and you will see success comes. And the bank manager is going to be this time in the last 13 days very helpful for you. So what a change of events that you become so lucky in business in the last 13 days. So give it your all. That's the way to do it. Regarding health, the only worry I find will have to do with your stomach. Either two things. It's either constipation with a slow digestion, or it's gastric problems, being too busy and not having time to eat. So make sure you have your meals on time, and your last 13 days are going to be fantastically good. Well, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during the 90 minutes, I will talk to you about your next 5, 6 or 7 years, how they're going to be age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And I will be basing all this on your date of birth and your time of birth, and looking at your palms and face reading you while I Skype, and even using Kabbalistic Tarot if that's what you want. So I look forward to your contact, and go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me a message, or send me an email. I'll come back to you, and let's get your next 5, 6 or 7 years as best as we can. Until then, thank you and good luck.